guys, it's Glenn from glenscarcollection.com. In this video, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to try to actually find my stolen E46 M3. Remember, before we get into the details, if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, like and share this video so we can find my car. And check out my second real estate channel, Glenn Real Estate Expert, for all things real estate. All right, so when I was a young kid starting out in real estate, my dream was I had actually an E46 3 Series that I bought certified pre-owned. That was my first real estate car. And I also had a C4 Corvette at the time, Admiral Blue. They were both 6-speed manuals, the two cars. But my dream was an E46 M3. And I wound up achieving that dream, but that car wound up getting stolen. So what gave me the idea of this car is you see a lot of videos online of people's cars getting stolen now, and they'll make a YouTube video, go on the forums, and people will track down their car, especially if it's an enthusiast car. Maybe it's a new M3 or a GT3 RS or something like that, and a lot of cars have been found that way. So now my car got stolen a very long time ago, so it'd probably be 1 in a million to find it, but it's worth a shot. So what gave me the idea is recently on Bring a Trailer, a car very similar to mine, a 2003 E46 M3, same as mine being the year, 03, Laguna Seca Blue, 6-speed manual, black interior. The difference is it had a sunroof. Mine was a sunroof delete, just sold for big money. And I was like, wow, what would my car be worth? I mean, if it was still a clean, low mileage car, but it got stolen and has a bad Carfax, so it's probably not worth that much. But it sold for big money. I'm like, wow, if my car never got stolen and I kept the miles off it, it'd be worth pretty good money now, because that car sold for 50-something thousand, and my car was about 51 or 52,000 brand new. So I figured make a video. Maybe somebody out there knows something that would be pretty cool to find out. I know at the time when it got stolen, people were like, oh, it probably got shipped out of the country because it was a newer car. Maybe it did, but maybe it's somewhere here. Maybe somebody owns this car and doesn't realize it's my own stolen car. Maybe that never came out on the Carfax. Or maybe the owner now, it is on the Carfax, but they don't want anybody to know because they have a very rare, valuable E46 M3 if you didn't know that the car had been stolen previously. So my dream car was actually the E36 M3, a Stora Blue 4-door, but I couldn't afford that. And then when the E46 M3 came out, that was my dream. Even though it wasn't a 4-door, and I was in real estate and really should have had a 4-door, I wanted a Laguna Seca Blue E46 M3 with 6-speed manual. And my boss at the time, I had gone to the New York Auto Show, he did too. When he went, he actually got a poster. They were giving out posters, BMW, of when the E46 M3 came out, and they had this beautiful poster of a Laguna Seca Blue E46 M3. He gave it to me. I put it on my cubicle, and my dream was if I can do well enough in real estate and make this work, because I had just gotten my real estate license a couple years before that, that's what I'm buying. And lo and behold, maybe that was motivation. I didn't have kids yet, so that was motivation to get the deals closed. And I got myself in a position where I didn't have enough money to buy one cash or really even to finance it, but the payment was cheaper to lease it. So I remember the lease was $628 a month with tax, New Jersey sales tax, which at the time I think was 6%, and 15,000 miles a year, 3-year lease. It may have been 39 months and 36 months. So that was my goal for sure, was to lease that car. And I ordered one because at that time in 2000, this was 2003, used ones like for 01s, 02s were still 48, 49,000. Now maybe they had more options than the car I chose, but I quickly realized that some bumps here on the road. If I had ordered a car and kept the options low, I can order a brand new 2003 model for like 51, 52,000. So that's what I did. Okay, so the spec on my car is a 2003 Laguna Seca Blue, black interior, 6-speed manual. And I figured with sunroof delete cars, doing my research, the percentage that were sunroof delete, percentage were that Laguna Seca Blue with a 6-speed and black interior built in 03, there may only be about 20 to 25 cars that are spec like that. So sure enough, you guys who are watching this have to be a real enthusiast, probably an E46 enthusiast. You may know someone that has one. And that person may not know that their car was ever stolen, or maybe they do and they don't want anybody to know, but let's see if we can track it down. If I had the VIN number, that would be real easy. I'd type in the VIN number to Carfax, and at least I know the area. As far as I know, I don't have any paperwork from 2003, so I don't have the VIN number. But I can tell you, I spec'd that car out. I ordered Laguna Seca Blue, which in 03 was a little rarer. My car was not an 03.5, it was an 03. I remember the dealer gave me a hard time because I did not check the sunroof box, making it a sunroof delete car. And they basically told me, hey, if you order that car, you got to take delivery because we'll never sell a car without a sunroof. And now you see how valuable sunroof delete cars are, especially in M3s. My car was a 6-speed manual. I had black Napa leather interior, and I had the Harman Kardon. I remember that, and it's coming back to me now. And I had, I believe, the cold weather package, which I believe gave you heated seats and the ski pass-through. So hopefully somebody out there can track down my car. I bought it new in January of 2003 as a young kid, and I sold it, I'm sorry, it got stolen in August. It got stolen in 2003, in August 2003 in Paramus, New Jersey. So I was working. I used to park the car. I worked on the second floor at my real estate job. I would park the car maybe about 30 yards away, 50 yards away but I could see it out my window. So my window was facing my parking space where I'd always park. I'd park in a far spot in the parking lot so nobody could come up next to me and ding my door. And I came out at lunchtime, roughly 12 o'clock, a little after, and my car was gone. Now during that time, there were a lot of breakthroughs where I worked right next to the Paramus Park Mall, if you guys know the area, in the buildings just north of that. So there were a lot of cars stolen, and I remember we had 2 security guards in the lot. They had just moved it down to 1, so who knows, maybe it was an inside job. So somebody knew there was only 1 security guard, and I came out at lunchtime and my car was gone. Now it's up to you guys, and let's try to find it. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, hit the subscribe button, like, and share this video with everybody you know that knows about E46 M3s, and hopefully we can track it down. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.